Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. 3-day weekend for those who got Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. Hope you had an amazing holiday. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Aaron Corn, good morning. Day trading, good morning. Lath, good morning. Bernadette, good morning. Happy New Year. Tanner, good morning. Richard Harris, good morning. Kid Poker, good morning, guys. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat as well with your location. That'd be great. I'd love to hear where you guys are from. F Zen from Alberta. Wayne Bicknell, good morning. Tyler Molema, good morning. Northern Turtle, also in Alberta. You got F Zen in Alberta. You got Northern Turtle in Alberta. You guys should meet up. Price action panda morning from Scotland. Last week of my demo account before I opened my first ever eval adding bonus with the 80-80 deal. Let's go, baby. Hey, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Iron Cruz, good morning. Want to trade, good morning. I wish, good morning. Venice. Venice, Florida? Is that what FL stands for? Hugh, good morning. Money for nothing, good morning. Southwest Miami. Good morning. Am I in Miami? No, that doesn't make sense. Missouri? Southwest Missouri? Jack Sligger. Good morning. Welcome from Texas. Hey, it's good to have you here. Roberto, good morning from Chile. Michigan. Wow. I need to go back to like 5th grade, huh? Money for nothing. Alright, why is MI Michigan? I got a channel working up here right now. Channel within a trading range. And basically, we did nothing for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It was like a half day of trading, and it's just complete chop. Complete chop here. Completely chopped. The hard part is I'm not going to really consider Martin Luther. I mean, technically, it made a new high for Martin Luther. Interesting. Looking at the daily chart, let's see what's happening today. We are at the top of a trading range on the daily chart. We are approaching this trend line as well. And it's been a strong trend line, a very strong trend line. Like, very strong. I mean, we got multiple hits on it. And this time, before hitting the bottom, we are coming right back up to retest it. Now, will this trend line hold? Most likely not. 80% chance actually will try to break out of it. But it will try. After breaking out, it'll probably attempt to break back in to make a failed breakout. Another 80% chance. It's difficult to say. Yep, this is the ES. It's the E-mini. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, MLK was so slow because it was like a half day of trading. So yeah, there was a time where people kept asking, what coin is this? I got so like mad at the end. I just started saying it's the panda coin, the bamboo coin. It's the only coin that really matters, in my opinion. E-mini. Let me check if there's news today. Always check if there's news. No news today. No high impact news. We have news tomorrow. PPI numbers, which could be big. And that's at 8:30 a.m. kind of don't like the fact that so much of the volatility depends on the news. It's just like up or down, who knows. But we have news tomorrow, so it could be like, I also hate the fact like it's like if there's a news day the next day, oftentimes like the previous day, like today, it might be really slow just because people are waiting for that news. It's just annoying. But who knows? Maybe we'll get a treat today. Jack Slayer says, I got 2 profit values I'm trying to get funded. Let's go, baby. Good luck on those. Is there a video how to get the R Trader account? No. That will just be I'm using OBS. It's free. And it's just something you learn to capture. You just capture the window. All right, so all that saying, I have no idea what's going to happen today. I mean, who knows? We may push all the way down. I mean, we have these like very choppy, right? Big wicks. It's kind of going up, but in a very choppy way. It's a limit order mark turning to a limit order market, and I mean, we just came out of this chop here. It took a very long time, but we did come out of it, and I did mark this blue box here. And I marked the blue box not because I thought we're going to have chop here. I marked the blue box because I saw this price action and figured that if we bounce off this area, this could be a good demand zone where we can bounce off here. And we're getting a nice bounce here now. Salvatore says, I'm super annoyed. My 10th trading day on my new PA falls right on the 20th, so I can't withdraw any money. I can't lock in a trading month. Oh, that is like 1 day off, huh? Dang. Dang. Darn. Hugh asks, am I doing a Big Mama short? No, I'm not. I'm not. Because this day right here is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I just don't think it's a proper day to use on the daily. Like, in fact, oftentimes I see these candles combine after the candle's finished. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm not going to make a trade off these highs and lows here. If you guys don't know, my Big Mama trades, when I see a setup on a daily chart, and I figure that we break the previous high or low. And right now it's like, yeah, I just don't know. I don't feel confident in breaking. If I break either of these highs or lows, I don't feel a good trade. But I'll just take a regular trade if it becomes a good setup. Price action S. When you hit the profit goal, does it carry over? No. It just, when you convert, it just kind of restarts and becomes a PA account. That'd be great if the eval money went into your P account. But yeah, that wouldn't really make sense for them if they were to do that. I'm saying that not because I think that was like a silly comment. I'm saying that because for them, business-wise, it wouldn't make sense. It just wouldn't make sense. Because you can do resets on the evals, so people trade very differently. It'll put them way at risk, way too much risk. We are in a trading range right now, and we're at the top of it. Market's about to open 3.5 minutes. What's going on here? All right, decent push up. Starting to break out of this ascending channel. Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. He says, I just said Big Mama. Yeah, I mean, it typically is. I mean, if you have a setup like on a daily chart, I'm basically taking a trade on a daily chart looking for 2 points. That's like why I call it Big Mama, because I'm trading a daily chart setup. But the hard part about today is that the previous day's low is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So if I were to do it, I would probably actually use this low here, which is like a regular day trading, regular day of trading here. So yeah, no Big Mamas today, unless we do go all the way back down. So the drawdown on your PA is only $100 above your account balance. Okay, so the drawdown on your PA is $100 above your original account balance only if you make enough money on the PA account, right? For instance, the 50K account, the trailing threshold is 2,500, and once you make as much money as a trailing threshold, then the trailing threshold turns to a static threshold at $100 above the account balance. So it's 2,500. So once you make $2,600 on the 50K account, then your threshold becomes a static threshold at the original account balance plus 100. And so, that's how basically Apex protects their original capital. If you're making money and they will stop you out before you dig into their account balances, then that's kind of how they protect themselves. It's a trap here outside bar reversal, but not interested. Way too far from 20 MA. Plus, we've been choppy for a while. So we can come back down into here and open near the previous day's close. Right now, we're very close to this day's close here, which is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The close on the day before that was down here. So market just opened. Let's get that bamboo. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Got a two-leggy here. Two-legged pullback, far away from 20 May. Gonna watch it go without me. I mean, has a probability to go up. There is a chance here. It does pop up. Second entry long, just not a setup. Not a setup. Not a real setup for me. Does bounce off pretty hard. Goes up. Shoots up and then just reverses. Limit order market, right? That can only happen with limit orders here. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Gilbert Medina says, good morning, being past 1050K values this morning with the trade copier. Got 6 more days to dink and dunk. Thanks for the multiple PA accounts. Let's go, baby. Hey, congratulations. 1050K. Guys, he passed 1050K. That means that if he can maintain $100 a day average profit, at the end of the year, he's going to make $250,000. $250,000. If he can average $100 a day, literally, you just make one scalp a day. And at the end of the year, you make $250,000. That's 10 accounts, and they're 80% off. They're like $30 a piece. Amazing. Amazing. If you guys are wondering how that math works, this is the reason why Apex is so powerful. It's not just that it's risk-free trading, where you don't trade your own capital, you trade someone else's capital. Not only is it that, but you do that in a way where you can leverage it to a point where you can make, in my opinion, more money, life-changing money. So if you can make 10 accounts, as our panda here, Gilbert, has made, then if you can make $100 a day, 10 times 250, which is how many trading days are in a year. So we'll just round it around there, 2,500, right? That equals 2,500, or that goes, 2,500. And then you multiply that by the average you make per day, and that includes wins and losses. So if you can make an average a day, $100, then you can make at the end of the year, right, 100 times 2,500 is $250,000, $250,000. Incredible. You can make $250,000 if you can have one scalp a day. And that's risk-free trading. That's unbelievable. This opportunity that you have with Apex, and the kicker is it's 80% off code BBM80. And this is why I use Apex every day. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, in my opinion. Trap here, potentially. Also, second entry long, if you're thinking that we're in continuous uptrend. I'm thinking more of a trap because I feel like we're very choppy right now. Right? If you look to the left of the chart, I'm not seeing a lot of resistances here. Let's see here. Now we're underneath the 20 minutes, so a setup could present itself here. It makes sense also to come actually to this level, in my opinion, where this blue line is. It makes sense to come to this level because this is Friday's close. I don't really count Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a trading day, to be honest. So I'm going to use the Friday's highs OHLC. Let's get a trap trade here, pandas. This may look for a new high, so this could actually be a little risky here. But trading range indicator, same trading range here, so let's try it. We could have a break of trend to new high. Let's see what happens here. If it shoots up too much, not much you can do about that. We're above the 20 MA now, making this even more sketchy to go short. Strong push up. This is like getting sketchy now. I liked it when it was down here, but now it's up here above the 20 MA. Now you're looking for a new high. Every bar tells you new information. Okay, so trap does trigger. Terrible signal bar. It's hard for me to take that. Right now we're above the 20 MA. Terrible signal bar. You know, ending near its high. It's hard for me to take this reversal. It does work out though for a scalp. It's a bit scary, right? Because the setup itself got a little wonky. Got a little wonky there. Gonna undershoot, maybe to overshoot. Pandas, hope you guys are doing well. Money for nothing. So once I pass my eval, I only have a static $100 drawdown. Yeah, I think you definitely should watch some Apex videos just for more information. I could tell you, but you should confirm. But basically, when your PA count starts, it starts like brand new. Like, let's just say 50K account. Even it doesn't matter how much money you've made or go beyond the eval. All it does is pass. so you can get a PA count. The PA count, when you start it, it'll start brand fresh new. It'll be like 50K, and it'll start with 0 profits, and your trailing threshold will go back to 2,500 trailing threshold. And then once you can make enough money in your PA count, then your threshold will convert to a static threshold, which is what you want. We got another short here. It's getting choppy. I'm just gonna sit on my pause, man. I just don't know what's going on. Could start going to trading range. Terrible signal bar to take that short. This is your signal bar now. Maybe looking for a new low. Barely enough room to make a point here. I'd be sweating if I took that short right now, but decent right now. I'll be sweaty. Whenever I see like strong bull green body start to form in a short, it just makes me so nervous. Sitting on my pause here, making a double bottom currently. It's a scalp. It could be like just a break of trend to new low, making that scalp. It just got really sketchy there. Could have came with a retracement to reduce your risk as well if you wanted to. Pushing down, and I'm thinking this is the close it wants to reach. If you believe it or not, the 5-minute chart actually doesn't even count Martin Luther King Jr. Day, that half day of trading, as a day, right? The regular trading hours right here, it's only marking the regular trading hours on the 5-minute chart, and it doesn't even count yesterday as a day of trade, right? It doesn't even mark it. So I'm thinking the 5-minute wants to fill the gap. I guess technically on the 5-minute ends here, so the gap is filled in the 5-minute, huh? Looking for a reversal here, back up. I'm looking for a long trade now. Top of the trading range, on the trading range indicator, coming back down. But it's hitting our channel right now, right here. Kind of made an overshoot to an undershoot, but the undershoot's not as big as overshoot. JSV King says 15 minute. There's a trap, huh? I don't really trade a 15 minute, but tell me how consistent that is. That'd be nice. Tyler Morana asks, is there news today? Nope, there's no news today. There's news tomorrow, though, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Everything I do is Eastern time, pandas. I guess technically I should do Chicago time, because that's the futures market, but... Alright. It's just... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to get really that much price action today. Many setups. This is probably the only setup I like so far. But it was just right at the bottom of all these like bars down here. It just didn't feel like enough room. I kind of would have liked it if it was a little bit higher. And also it's like it's a weird looking second entry, right? The first leg goes above the 20 MA. The second leg goes beneath it. It's a lower high though, so... bouncing off the top of a trading range. So, I liked it, but I didn't feel confident enough just to enter it. Let's just say that. Like, when I enter a trade, I want to be like, oh yeah, okay, I gotta take this trade. I gotta. Alright, we got a second entry short forming here, but I don't like it. A, B, C. I'll take the trap. Retest the top of this channel, or this trading range. And channel as well. It's a second entry long, also on the 5-minute chart. Don't have a setup, but it's coming back up to retest the top of the trading range. Didn't get the setup I wanted, unfortunately. It's getting choppy now. You see these overlapping bars? Wicks and overlapping bars here. It's just kind of the intentions of the market is kind of being revealed, saying the most likely trading range type price action. Yeah, let's wait for a couple more candles to develop on the 5-minute. Now, I don't know if I want to go long anymore, but I can attempt it. This doesn't really, yeah, this price action is getting a little bit tricky here. I don't know if I really like it, to be honest. I ran with the Iron pause. It's getting choppy, sloppy, floppy. Overlapping bars, dojis, big wicks. It's just silly right now. Okay, actually pushes up, finally touches the top of the trading range. Back to the top. Bouncing off the close of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Maybe making a new high. I was thinking of a trap in this area that'd be nice, but no trap presented itself. Instead, it just gave you all these wicks, overlapping bars. Nice little present price action is giving us here. Maybe a double top. The 5-minute looks bullish. Coming above the 20 MA. Well, actually, let's wait for this candle to finish. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Al Brooks says you can usually tell the market cycle of the day with the first 5 candles. And the first 5 candles does look a little choppy here, unsure. The 5-minute is clearly above the 20 MA here. Could just be an uptrend. But in this uptrend, we can come up and down this channel for a long time. Hard for me to go long here, though. I'll just say that right now. That's a hard long to take. Even if it works out, that's very difficult for me to take. Trap maybe on the 5-minute, huh? The trigger above the 20 MA, though. 5-minute chart may trigger trap will be above the 20 MA, but could be a strong reversal. Does trigger. We can come back to the bottom of the trading range. It's just like when the market goes up, even though it's going up like this, when you see this price action, this doesn't exude confidence for me that we are like really have a decisive direction. To me, it just seems more like unsure all the way up. So the market doesn't feel confident. I don't feel confident. Well, hope you guys enjoyed your long holiday. Let me know if you guys did anything interesting. I myself watched Avatar 2 IMAX 3D, and man, it felt like a National Geographic documentary on another planet. It was. I honestly thought that the leap, the graphical leap from Avatar 1 to Avatar 2 wouldn't be that much, but I would say I was wrong. I haven't watched it side by side, but I do feel like there are moments in Avatar 2 where I'm just like, is this like actual? Is this real, or did they? You know, is this like even the set? Like, you know, just a set itself. Like, is this a real set, or did they? Is this all CG? Like the water, is it real? Is it CG? It's just, it was like, I would just say, and the story, surprisingly compelling. It's a classic Lion King, you know, story. Just a good guy, bad guy, and it's just, you know, and at the end, it's just a fight, you know, to the death type thing, and it is, you know, but the story was compelling to me, and it was a breath of fresh air, where it didn't feel like there was much agendas going on. It was just, it's just, it was just a good movie uh, with characters that you like, and them going through their, you know, struggles. And all right, this could be a nice push up here. I just don't know, pandas. That second entry long does work out for you, but I hope you can understand why I can't take these trades, because it's just so choppy. It's just, for me, I can't really tell if this is gonna work out or not. Like, if this didn't work out, I would just be like, yeah, of course it didn't work out. Look how choppy it is. But it does work out for you, and, you know, for me, I'm just like, all right. Just wasn't very confident. Hugh says, I saw Avatar 2, The Way of the Restroom, and he made it without going to the bathroom one time. Congrats. I mean, if you can do that, you can do anything. Val says, I use CME US Index Futures ETH, and my charts look a bit different than yours. Yeah, I would recommend to reload historical. RG says, I did not like it at all. Sorry. I guess it's, you know, different strokes for different folks, you know. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. This ends up pushing pretty strongly up after the failed trap on the 5-minute chart, reversing. Might make a new high of the day here. Pretty strong push up. I just don't know. I just don't know, pandas. What can I say? You don't know what you don't know. Kellyanne. Big A green candle on the 1-hour chart. Maybe a double top here. Clearly above the 20 MA still.
$10,000 tick trap.
Getting rid of that line because actually the 5-minute fills the gap on the 5-minute here.
Five-minute trap.
Break a trend new high. Double trap on the 5-minute chart. Incredible. No idea what's happening here. I'm counting this now as an overshoot to an undershoot, and we're back in our channel. That's what I'm reading it as. But also with a break a trend new high here on this small uptrend, we are in an upwards direction. On the 5-minute chart, we're above the 20 MA still. 10,000 tick chart, we're also above the 20 MA. And yeah. I don't know. I I don't know, Pandas. Should I just go long off this trend line here? I don't know. You would think it wanted a new low here or something. Second entry long here. Higher low, second entry long. Coming off the 20 MA, it's just we already had to break a trend new high here, and it's just tough to say.
10,000 tick trap.
Trigger at the 10,000 tick trap. Ooh, kind of burst up on that move up here. We're getting some volatility here. I'm not sure where it came from. The higher low, second entry long. The reason why I didn't take it is because I was looking for a new low after this push down. And I was expecting a new low from this push down, but never got it. Instead, we got a higher low, second entry long. The reason why I was looking for a new low here is because we had to break a trend to new high. Looking for a new low at least on this move down. But instead, it just kind of rockets off like this. It's hard for me to take that long. And this should help me in the future, right? Like if I skip trades like this because I see the potential of the opposite, like a strong potential, then All right, we break the previous day's high, which is Martin Luther King Jr. high. Breaking above this channel now. Why do you have to be so confusing? The 5-minute really showing some bullishness here. The 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick chart also pushing higher. Could be always in long type day today. Oof, big push down. Maybe a 2-tier channel where we got half. You see the 50% mark on this channel here. You can see it with it's like a faint dashed line. We got the bottom. We got half over here and the other half above it. Maybe 2-tier channel here. Do I want to take a second entry long here now? I have no idea, pandas, but I may just take one. Is this where I should look for a reversal? Perhaps. The 5-minute looked very strong, but ended not super strong. But, I mean, we're clearly going up right now. If I were to take a long here, I mean, off the 20 MA, also off the midline of our 2-tier channel, I'll see reasons to go long here. But the market's not giving it to us right now. It's giving us a micro double bottom instead of triggering that second pullback for a second entry. Right, we need to break the previous candle's low, and instead we have a micro double bottom off the previous day's high. Price action, 14 points, done for the day. Congrats. Let's see here. Putting a pull up for you guys. Would you take the second entry long here? It's getting very choppy now, as you can see. A, B, C. Second entry long here, but we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars in a row. And look at the size of this bar. It's 1 point. 2,000 ticks. The bar only went 1 point. We got second entry long here. Getting a little choppy though. Terrible signal bar if we're going to go long here. Yeah, Roberta said it was a fail second entry short on the 10K. Yeah, I do see that. I recognize that as well. This is gonna bite me in the butt, huh? Good signal bar. Second entry long, off the midline, also off the previous day's high, also off the 20 EMA here. Let's see if we can get a scalp here. One thing going against you, of course, is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. You can easily create trading range, come back down. And we're also bouncing off the top of the channel, which could signal reversal back to the bottom of the channel. That could also be another thing that you have to look out for. It's never easy. It's never easy. Already trapping, or the second entry long actually traps here above the 20 MA. Never making it easy for us. Double trap. Any point I can skunk this.
10,000 tick trap.
Looks good to me. Feeling pretty confident here on this. Maybe it's a false confidence. It's a double trap here, so I'm thinking that increases the chances actually of this working. It's getting so choppy. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. That in itself may be enough reason not to have entered this trade. And it might be what stops me out here. Right, it gets risky. Let's go, baby. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. Let's go, baby. I don't know. I don't think this runner's gonna go very far. It's just so choppy right here. I just feel like I might get sucked back down into it, but pandas can dream. Pandas can dream, right? I don't know what's happening. I almost want to skunk it and just protect my profits because I just don't think this can go very far. It just looks way too sideways, a little too indecisive here. It probably stopped me out before going up really strong. If it does end up going up. Look how small the range is on these 2,000 tick bars. It's very small here. Yeah, this will probably stop me out here. Or not. I don't know. Most likely will stop me out. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it gets me. Hey, we still got our bamboo. Let's go, baby. Stops me out and comes, reverses right back up. Man, darn. Just wanted to just make sure that I'm not in the trade. That's what the market wanted to do. It's like, oh, hey, Panda's in the trade. Let's get him out before we go up. That's all they wanted to do. And they surely did it. If you're wondering what my channel looks like, that's how my channel looks like right now. A lot of risky things about this trade as well. Like, I wouldn't mind skipping it, but it's just those days that you skip these because like you just feel so sketchy and it just goes up forever and ever and ever. I don't think we're gonna have one of those days, but it's like almost exact same scenario for one of those days, and it's kind of like, well, are you just gonna take it, you know? And D Sad Trader says, Panda, how many accounts are you normally going to copy trade? That's a question for the pandas, the members. Gotta do it for the content. Yeah, I mean, it's a little... there's a lot of reasons why, but at the end, after I saw this strong bull bar ending on its high, decided to take it, but looking back at it, it's not necessarily the best trade, to be honest. Remember, bouncing off the channel high. I like the supports it had. That's probably another reason why I liked it, because we had a 20 May, we also had the previous day's high, we also had the middle of the channel here for the two-tier channel that we have. You can see the line in the middle of the channel. It might be faint for you, but there is a kind of a transparent line here going through the middle. I feel like that's an accurate channel here. Most of you guys said no. It's a good trade to skip, to be honest. I mean, once you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row, you know, you're okay skipping that. Even if it works out, don't be mad. It's a good skip. Another second entry long here. Outside bar reversal, maybe. Yep.
5-minute trap.
Outside bar reversal here. I don't know if I want to take it. Especially, we're basically coming back into this small chop area here with all these overlapping bars. Kind of going in and out here. It's a very small, tight range here. And like I said, pandas, it just takes one trade, and I can be happy with today, just with this. If you're wondering what payout service from Apex, which method is the best, honestly, just ACH, I think. It's a reversal setting up here. I don't know about that. I'm sitting comfortably here with a little bamboo. I don't know if I want to take the risk. It's just too choppy, too sideways. It's a reversal setup coming off a double top here. It looks like a triangle starting to form here. The triangle can resolve itself very quickly. Just a small, teeny range here. What's going on? Almost want to take the trap on the 5 minute, even though it's far away from 20 minute, just because the risk is so small. I think it's worth it. The risk is so small in that 5 minute. Also, second entry long on the 10,000 tick.
10,000 tick trap.
Right, 10,000 tick chart. It's like a second entry long. Right, it's a trap. Pikachu trade on 10,000 tick. I almost want to take that 5 minute as well. I don't think the timing's gonna work out. It triggers the second entry long, triggers on 10,000 tick. I don't know. I don't know. Looks like a bull flag almost, but gotta wait for this triangle to resolve. Okay. 10,000 tick, 10K tick. Second entry long may fail here. I'm not sure though. It could still work out. But man, I mean, this is just going sideways right now. Right? Making lower lows or lower highs and higher lows. Making a triangle. Triangle typically goes the direction of the original trend, which is up.
Trap.
So you got a high chance of this popping up here. I may take this trap on the 5 minute. The 5 minute, there's a trap on the 5 minute chart. It's far away from 20 MA, but the risk is not too large. I'm gonna attempt it here. This is a 5 minute trade. Let's go, baby. I'm in this trade. It's a little more. I will take a little more points here because the risk is a little bit larger. So instead of 2 points, I'll be taking 3 points for my main position because it's a little larger than my typical risk. It's a 5 minute trade. The risk is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So I'm going for 3 points. Gonna go for a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, right? My reward is half my risk. So if I ever to do these trades, I have to make 2. If I ever lose one, I have to make up 2. I'll make it up by trading 2. It's a 5 minute trap. Just watching the 5-minute chart right now. This is a trade on the 5-minute chart, so I'm just looking at the 5-minute chart. Typically, people will go for a 1-to-1 here. You go for a 1-to-1, and then that means that, you know, for every trade you lose, you just need to do it again to make it up. So 1-to-1. So you got to be a little more than 50% if you take 1-to-1s on these. Just trying to scalp out here, though. About to hit my target. 3 points. I could have already scalped out with 2 points, but my risk is too large just for 2 points. I need to go for 3 in my opinion. And if I can't go for 3, it's not worth it. I'd rather just take the hit, because if I had to enter this trade, right, 100 times, you got to take the proper reward here. And for me, I'm going to at least go for half my risk here. So I could have scalped out, but in a sense, you lose in the long run if you just scalp out there, because if you're gonna take this trade multiple times, it's just you gotta, you know, for me, like I want to take at least half, get half my risk that I'm willing to risk. It does almost fill me though. Yeah, it's about 6 point risk, a little less than 6 point risk. A 1-to-1 will be up here. I'm not going to take a 1-to-1 just because I feel like it's kind of will be far away from a 20 MA by the time it gets here. So I'll just take my 3 points. I take half. And that's the thing about 5-minute chart, is like every candle's 5 minutes long. So Dante Matthews, because you want to stick to your rules regardless of profit. I'm just thinking long term. I'm thinking long term. Like, it's a losing trade if I come out too early. The thing is, like, people come out too early on trades, and I understand protecting profits is a thing, but if you come out too early, you're not even getting your first target. That's not really protecting profits. I feel like protecting profits is more like if you're on a big swing and you want to sell some of your position along the way, you protect your profits. But if you can't even get to like at least half your risk, in my opinion, it's like I'm not in a place where I'm protecting my profits. I'm just scared. I'm just scared, right? Just to hold, until the proper price target. So I don't think that's it's not the right thing to do in the long term, at least. Now, if I think with this candle, okay, I don't like the look at this candle, it might reverse, I could just skunk it, that could be a thing. But I'm just gonna hold this. This is why market cycle is important, right? Because if you feel like the market cycle is a trading range, then you do not want to go long in these situations, right? But when I see a strong bull bar like this with some follow through, then you know, with a trap on the 5 minute, I'll be willing to take that. It's not looking good now, but I have no regrets. It is what it is. Maybe the only regret is I'm trading too far away from 20 MA on the 5 minute. I mean, the price action rules pretty much are the same, right? Like, you want to stay close to some sort of supports here. And I might just trade too far away from it, and maybe my scalp was just a little too large. I'm not sure.
10,000 tick trap.
I'll say this, if it does break beneath, I'm actually going to raise this up incredibly, because now I'm actually taking actual risk here, and I want to make money off my actual risk. So the trap fails on the 5 minute, which is not a good sign for me, obviously. But I'll keep my proper stop and just move on next trade. For me, the reason why I expanded my target here is because if it does trigger like this and it reverses again, that's a triple trap trade. And for me, that's actually a good indication we're going to probably push higher. We got a nice reverse action on 2000 tick. It's coming back into the chop. Failed breakout. I was thinking always in long type trading here, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I get stopped out here. I mean, it looks like it's going to try to stop me out. Pretty decent, strong bear bar forming here. Keeps trickling down. I'm still alive, pandas. I'm still alive. Sweating. Feeling the heat on that one. Feeling the heat right now on this trade. Feeling the heat here. Trap my trigger on the 2000 tick chart. It might be actually a decent trap to take for a big reversal on the 2000 tick. I'm like contemplating reversing this trade, but I'm not one to reverse my trades typically. If it reverses, it reverses. I usually don't like reversing my trade. I like adding onto my trade, but I typically don't reverse it. But it's a good looking reversal on 2000 tick chart. Man. Very good looking reversal on 2000 tick. It does trigger the trap trade. Darn. Good reversal on 2000 tick. It just does not look good on the 5 minute now. Whew. Whew. It's about to stop me out. It gets me. It's all good, pandas. I had my reasons why I wanted to take that trade. Right, you have the failed trap on this side. You're thinking it's propelling to the upside here. Market cycle was incorrect though. Darn. Nice trap trade on the 2000 tick. I could have came out the 5 minute with 2 points. I could have, but that just wouldn't make sense to me. Like, I need at least 3 points there because of the risk I'm willing to take there, and yeah, I got hit. So it is what it is. triangle, right, breaks out to the upside, thinking you're gonna get a nice push up. It actually ends up breaking a trend, new high, reverses here, and this reverse actually looked really good. The only problem is I was already long. I do not like reversing my trades, so unfortunately, you know, it's just something I don't like doing. And if it does just reverse, I'm just gonna let it go. For me, like if I'm gonna take a reversal, I want to know I'm gonna be in the reversal. Like I don't want to react to the reversal and just enter it. But you know, that's, you know, everyone has their own. Like you could have reversed that. You're like, oh, actually, I like this setup now as a reversal. Let's just go short, and you would have made up all the money you lost taking that short. But for me, it's just too hard for me to reverse. I like adding on, but I do not like reversing. Do not like reversing. The big reason why I don't like reversing, I think, is because for me, it's like if you take that one reversal, then you might tend to take another reversal right after. You're like, oh shoot, actually I was wrong. Let me take the reversal again. And that's like literally the definition of getting chopped up. You know, here I just take the hit and move on. Now, I mean, once you're in a long trade, you're just so clairvoyant on all the short setups. You're like, this is an amazing short now coming up just to knock me out. Like, you just become like this super amazing price action reader. Once you realize the trade is going opposite of what you're doing, you realize, oh shoot, I made a mistake. That is a really good trade going the other way. And yeah, I wish I had that clarity. And not being in the trade. I wish I had that amazing clarity. Like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is a really good setup on the 2000 tick now. Ugh, like, does not look good for me. It's like, for me, I'm just like, why couldn't I have anticipated and just seen that before I entered any trade? Like, why do I see so clearly the setups going the opposite of the trade I'm in? It's just like, oh man, like, I wish I had that kind of clarity without having to first enter the trade to feel the pain. Like, you feel all the pain. Oh yeah. Let me turn that off. I still got the fire on. It still hurts. It still hurts. It hurts. The 5-minute chart. I mean, you got a trap on the 5-minute. The risk got a little bit larger and a little bit too choppy as well. You know, you get overlapping bars far away from 20 MA. Overall, maybe dumb setup at the end. This would be a better setup. You got the trading range indicator also giving you trading range here as well. Coming from the top to the bottom of the trading range. I chose a side and I chose wrong. I thought maybe we have a bull trend day today, but you know, after thinking about it, tomorrow's news day and the price action has been kind of choppy, so reversal makes sense there as well. Got 4 pushes down. H4 setup here. I'm gonna extend this channel here. Let's take another long trade here. Double failed trap, both sides, huh? Interesting. It's an H4 setup. Strong bear bars on a 10,000 tick. I mean, this could be the reversal of the day, who knows? 5-minute chart approaching the 20 EMA again. I mean, we hit the bottom of the trading range as well. The H4 setup. I would need like yeah, I think I need a little more than this. I can't take this H4 naked here. I need a higher low or trap. Trap is the best, but even then, it's like you're looking for a break of trend to new low still here. Like this could be a break of trend, looking for new low, then reverse. Maybe test at 240. I don't know. You can just take this trade as well. Come back to the top of the trading range. That'd be a risk. I mean, the risk is not too large either. I just came out of loss. I don't know if I want to just take a long here, to be honest. Seems a little bit reckless. DJ Rocketman says, look for a fat green candle. Yep. Yep. I agree with that. H4 does trigger here. H4 may fail. Okay, if you went long there, you just got stopped out. I mean, it's a small stop loss, so it might be worth it. I would rather look for a higher low setup here. That's why you look for higher lows, because you at least get some indication you might be going up. But this could also be a reversal, like a strong reversal. Midday reversal and just goes short for the rest of the day. Daily chart could print a red candle here. Who knows? Who knows? Big push down. Man, what a good reversal. Yeah. I just do not reverse my trades though. Maybe I could have just traded it. Maybe I could have just traded this independently from the 5-minute chart. Maybe I could have done that. And just like enter short here, but just take the stop loss in the 5-minute. Seeing two different trades, two different charts. This is just melting right now. Incredible. I mean, if you look at the 5-minute, it says we've been in a trading range, and the trading range is still here, and it comes down to the bottom of the range on the 5-minute chart. 240 SMA, like I mentioned, might bounce off of it. But what a meltdown. Incredible. Could be a bear leg in the trading range though. Do I want to go long here? Ugh. Strong push down. It's a trap trade. Short side. Whew. What a move. What a move. Okay, it's melting. It's melting. Yeah, that's a trade that you want to be in right there. Go short, huh? Incredible. Huh. It seems like an undershoot right now. So I'm looking for an overshoot here. But this is such a strong move down. I don't know. I want to mess with it right now. Moves like this, they can reverse very quickly too. Especially if it's a trading range. Second entry short forming here. Far away from 20 MA. Is going the direction of the strong momentum though. This would be purely a momentum trade for it to go short here. But for me, I'm scared because of the overshoot, plus really close to a support area here. And also converging 20 EMA and 240 SMA. It typically gets choppy in these areas. But I'll ask you guys, failed or second entry short, failed second entry short. What would you look for here? A, B, C. Second entry short. Second entry short here. Ooh, second entry short. We get a trap trade here. Beneath the 20 MA. Incredible. Nah, I can't reverse that. That's wild. That's wild, right? To reverse this. Beneath the 20 MA. It's a second entry short. Bad signal bar, but it's not too large. It's going direction with the strong move down, but not necessarily close to 20 MA. Undershoot to overshoot here. Huh, it's a bit tricky. Okay. Confusing price action. Huh. Maybe look for the lower high or lower low. Lower high, sorry. Lower high trade here. It's far away from 20 MA. The lower high trade may be better set up. It's a failed trap now. Setting up for the lower high. Lower high gone. Canceling my trade. Good thing those who skipped this second entry short, most of you guys were in the majority of that second entry short. If reverses and takes you out right there, it's a small stop loss, so it's not the worst. But this is why, I like to wait till it actually touches a key area. This is why I, skip these trades, because of this happening. And what just happened to you has happened to me many times if you did go short here. I still want to go short though. I don't know. Probably have to wait for an L4 setup for it to go short. This will be a, yeah. 5-minute chart. We are technically at the bottom of the trading range. We come back to the top of the trading range, but what a meltdown, right? When you see this forming, man, you're like, this isn't go down forever. This is it. This is the end of the world. Just bounces right off. Doesn't even make the second entry short. Doesn't even make a scalp. It's incredible. Tricky, in my opinion. Huh. It's like teasing me. It's like, go short here, Panda. Go short. Go short. That's what's teasing me. It's like, hey, don't you want to go short here? Look at this signal bar. Look how small these bars are. Go short. Don't you want to go short here off the 20 MA? Don't you? I'm going to say no. N-O. No. Give me that L4 and I'll take it. Or a lower high. The second entry short already fails here. It's another second entry short. It's a third entry short, but I'd rather have it with a L4 setup than this setup right here. The risk is teeny though, so I understand if you take that, it's not that big of a deal. It's like a 1-point risk. If you get stopped out, oh well. You're like, all right, I took a trade off the 20 MA. It's it's reasonable. It's reasonable. Let's just say it's reasonable. I understand. I'll take the L4 setup. Lower high. Even a lower high setup would be nice. Makes the perfect scalp. Absolute scalp. Second entry, or that third entry off the 20 MA works out. Small risk, so I understand why you want to take that, and it works out for you. I was just waiting for the L4. Better setup than the L3 or third entry. We might get the L4 anyways. Nah, market's not gonna give us that. Is it? They're gonna say, nah, we're gonna make a micro double top instead. And then go without you. That's what the market wants to do. I'll be waiting to take a lower high here. Take that lower high. Get that L4 set up still. Let's see if we get it. I feel like it's not going to give it to us, though. I feel like it's going to go without us. Yep, there it goes without us. I actually wanted to break above the previous candle's high, but instead gives us these micro double tops and then scalps out without us, unfortunately. Alright, pandas. I was thinking we could get one more setup there, but market's being stingy. Alright, pandas. With that setup failing right there, not working out for me, it is what it is. So we'll continue this journey tomorrow. Remember, there's news at 8:30. Make sure you guys use BVM 80 for 80% off for the entirety, the lifetime of an eval. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. We're a little red today, but it's all good. We'll make it up. We'll make it up. We'll make it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And 9 o'clock for pre-market show, 9:15 for the main stream. And hope to see you guys there. And tomorrow we'll do better tomorrow. Pandas. I'm still green, right? I still have $1,000 profit on this. We're still in the green. We're still profitable. Alright, pandas. I'll see you guys then. Trade safe, everybody, and see you guys bright and early. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.